Guys. I hope you are all doing really well. Here I am giving some news. I haven't been seen for the past 3 or 4 weeks. I don't know. Time is just gone really quick. It's been an incredible journey of kind of turning me upside down, to get me back to my full higher self. There was still some shadows I had to overcome. They were unconscious, guys. I had no idea I had those fears and things that happened in the past that still were there and need to be transmuted. It's been incredible. The source and the earth, the holy angels or the spiritual world took control of my life completely. And Jamor, bless him, they turned my house upside down. It was chaos. It was Jamor was feng shuiing. He was transforming my within. And now I look at the house and almost it's finished. And guys, it's like brighter, it's bigger, it's beautiful, it's my heaven. I did the garden yesterday. I began to cook yesterday and today. Before I couldn't. There was one part of me which my frequencies were rising towards the source 100%, and another side of me that it was catatonic. I was paralyzed. I couldn't move. Everything was too hard. I was pulled back so strongly because it was just the last stages of the end. And Jamor said to me, "This is the end. This is when you have to fight your hardest, Amon." And I was in tears, guys, crying my eyes out. Saying, "I just cannot do it. I give up. I just can't. It's just too hard." Yeah, and Jamal had to be very strong and very brutal. Yeah, to the point he was shouting at me. I freaked out. I was scared. I was doing things because I was scared of him. It's got very strong energy, so I better do it, otherwise it's gonna get crampy. So I've been challenged to the maximum. I've been rebel things that I didn't expect it to be like that, and I will be revealing them to you. Um, um, Jamor has been showing me as well things which again I will be revealing to all of you, because what's happened, guys, is not that I'm just going through the final stages of alchemy to transmute every single shadow within me. Is that sorry if I cough a lot, it's just toxins coming out. I've gone out to the toilet, constantly. It's just sweating, having I don't know how many showers, 4 or 5 a day, just to take all the negativity out. But it was necessary, and it cannot be done faster because it's very strong, because people do draw from your reality. You don't know how many people in the past 3 weeks have died, have dropped dead suddenly. Yeah, because they were shadows and they were part of either in my reality or actually Jamor. Jamor is helping people with major, that they've been purified, with major problems that they want to change. And some of them have, some of them haven't. And the ones that haven't, they've got cancer, they're dying. The things that we are seeing, members of his families have dropped in there, they're getting ill. People who are going against the source are actually getting it quite, we can see this in the media as well. They're getting it quite severely. And I tell you, very humbly, I'm going to say this, one of my greatest weaknesses, guys, and I hope none of my clients have got this, and I hope none of you have got this either, but for anybody who's got a good heart and is connected to the source, is the witness to master, and it's been really hard, because most enlightened people, we've been told, if you read the books, some of them disagree, but most of us said that no human being is going to be left behind, that we're all going to be saved. Surprise. So I was happy everybody was going to be saved. So it doesn't matter if they're going to wait to the final awakening or not. Because obviously I love the human race. I can't help, guys. My essence is of love. I cannot hate anybody. Obviously I was hurt by some of the things that have been done to me. But regardless of that, I never hated them. Some resentment was left, absolutely, that had to be transmuted. But for me, when I spoke to the source and was allowing information and said to me, Amor, everybody is going to be a final awakening. Everybody is nobody's going to be left behind. But you need to understand, Amor, that most of the human race do not want to change. Yeah, they've been so caught up in the matrix that they became reptilians themselves. They're agents of the matrix, and they're so used to the matrix that they don't want anything to do with the source or with love. They're just selfish. Yeah, and they've done pure evil like the reptilians, and that for me was really hard to say what was going to happen to these people. And so they're going to disappear. They think that the source cannot do that, but this is death in paradise. And my heart just sank, guys. I find that really hard. I'm not like that. And the source was telling me we are not like that either. And that was one of the hardest decisions we had to do. But we cannot restore paradise and have morons that are going to do the same and go through this again. Nobody's going to go through this again. One paradise is restored, that's it. It will restore for eternity, and this will never happen again. If somebody even thinks about, doing something like this, will disappear in a split second. The source had enough with what's happened here. We've been helping from the beginning, enlightened beings, and we've been treated like shit. Guys, look what I had to go through. I came to England when I was 19 looking for the truth and my soulmate. And, it wasn't until I was almost 35, 40, I opened my third eye. Then I was put in prison for doing nothing. I was given a custody of 10 years. I still do 2.5 years to do. I cannot leave the UK. I cannot even go and see my mom and my sister. Yeah. Oh my goodness, those two. They were really misbehaving. And suddenly when I couldn't connect to anybody, I lost their numbers. I cannot call them. They were in tears. Oh, they recognized that the record was working. They were thinking, shit, I'm so much better if Amor is not here. And that's the record was going to happen to us. They begin to think. So that was good. So when I called them today, Jamor was able to restore some of my contacts, and they were so happy, and they can't wait to me to call them and face to face, because I could only call them. I cannot see them yet because of the technology, and show them the babies. They were very happy that Vivi has two babies. Anyway. So also some of my contacts have disappeared, guys. Lots. It's a cleansing, and I don't know if it's temporarily or I'll never see them again. They're not there, and when the source does that, it's because it's time to cut them off. They're not going to change. Chance has been given. Wow. About half of my clients are gone, guys. Yeah, but I had the instinct that I think it is wasting my time. I really, really, really got things to do here, yeah. So they were the ones who intuitively, some of them, guys, I had no idea I was dealing with this. Jamor revealed that to me. Some of them, one of them was the female originator coming to me as a client. This guy, she does want to change, but I'm not sure if it will happen or not. She was beaten up. She came to me with a black eye, saying that she fell from the bed, but she didn't. He beat her up. So I don't know what's going to happen there. I had some of the followers of the originators, these guys as clients wanted to repent. So and Jamor is working with some of them. So some of them want to change. Whether if they will or not, I don't know. Yeah. But at least they are coming, so there's some changing that's been happening, yeah. We know there's also people who are also enlightened and they know what I know even more. They've been longer than me. And they have some other information. My question is, why do I have it so hard? I know it's near the end, but I've never read anybody having it so fucking hard. And the reason why is obviously what the source says is because what you are revealing in God's revelations of God's Zion Cosmic Gate does sages of book that you're still writing. Yeah, and Amazon and everybody's trying to stop those books from being sold, and you're having to put it on PDF files, reveal the whole truth. Whoever reads them, it's going to be a transformation of the DNA. Those people will probably be the ones who are saved. So, you are going to reveal the names of the originators, who is the matrix, his name, where he was born, his parents. You're going to reveal it all. They have no leg to stand on. Yeah. £1 million of my properties, who I am the wall, it was my reality, was taken by the fucking lizard. My ex. That needs to be given back to me. It's nothing to do with the money. It's the principle. Yeah, it's my reality. And you took advantage of me when all I gave is love. So all of those things, I was boom, 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 boom. The music in my house was so loud. I had so many complaints. But I don't care. They like us. The neighbors. They didn't understand what we were doing. We were coming, are you right, Amor? Yes! We were having like two weirdos going out in the night time, coming, we went through with the house, and all they could hear was music, but hey, we need to change the energy, and they needed to hear the music because they chose to. It's also the reality. They chose to us to help them. And they feel what attracted to us. They're a bit scared, but they're beginning to come towards us, and they will eventually. So this is what we've been dealing with. But I tell you, one of the things that stands the most, and oh my God, guys, I was highly, highly shocked. And if you're black and white, you'll understand what I mean. I had no idea that so many people resent me because I've got a black husband. And I had no idea that so many people resent Jamor because he's black, because he's got